What's up, guys? It's Noah here from the Digibros, and today we're going to be taking the entire look at set 3 of the One Piece card game. I am super excited. We're currently over here on the Orange Samurai's Facebook page. He has the translation for all the cards outside the set. I'm super excited. Really great guy. He's been doing a ton of information for the community. So if you don't already know him, go in and check him out. Great guy. So first off, we're going to be taking a look at Red Best Deck, baby. You already know. Portuguese the Ace. This leader has been revealed for a while now, but we're just going to take a look at everything today. So this is going to be a longer one, so strap on in. So 5k power, 5 life, Whitebeard Pirates. When this leader attacks or is being attacked, you may trash any number of event or stage cards from your hand. For each card you trash, plus 1000 power for this leader during this turn. During this battle, not turn, I apologize. So, honestly, not the best effect. I'm just going to be completely honest. The support around Ace, however, fantastic. So I feel like it's worth playing Ace as a leader, especially if you're an Ace fan. And you like Red, and you like the One Piece card game, just for the support around him. Like all the event stage cards that he mentions in his effect are worth playing this leader, even though he's not the best. He turns your events in hand 1k counters, not terrible, but it's nothing like too crazy like we've seen with other leaders. Nothing super aggro. Really cool. We're just gonna move right along. So up first we do have a Dio red character 4 cost 5,000, and this is going to be from the Odyssey game that recently came out. 1k counter, Donix 1 when attacking, your opponent cannot activate blocker characters with 2000 power less during this battle. I don't think it's that good, to be honest. There's better red cards. I would just, for one more cost, right? For one more, you could have the Rush Luffy. That's unblockable. That's all I'm saying. This is going to be Izo. It's 1 cost, 2k, 1k counter. Stats look a little familiar. Nami out of OP01. That's all I'm saying. On play, look at top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 card with Whitebeard Pirates and one of its types other than Izo. Add it to your hand. Place your remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in the order. It's just not really good. Being able to search out Whitebeard cards, it's interesting how they gave Whitebeard decent amount of support within the third set, where like other archetypal cards we've seen previously, they really kept it within the set that was released in. I like how they're giving, because we got a decent amount of like Whitebeard cards in this one. So Whitebeard Searcher, that's on play, really good. I like it. Whitebeard, really cool deck. Just more consistent. I like it. Moving on, we do have Surreal. I don't recognize this character. It says it's a Whitebeard Pirates. I don't recall him, but there were a ton of people at Marine Ford. So 3 drop, 4k, 1k counter. This character can attack the turn it is played. The next one, this character gains Rush. Rush is always good, and this also Rush with a counter, which is very interesting because we don't have any red Rush cards with counters. The only Rush card currently with a counter is the purple Rush Queen. That has a counter. But this one's interesting. It's whether you play this over Sanji, really. A couple like Zord decks have been cutting Sanji. Where Sanji can attack leader. This one cannot. So if you had this guy drop them, try to swing for game. Unfortunately, you can't do that. But like early aggression. So really, you're committing 4 Dawn because he does need Dawn X1 to gain rush. There'll be a 5k swing where Sanji for the same, for committing 4 Dawn to him because he's 2 to play. Dawn X2 to gain rush. There'll be a 6k swing where this guy has a counter, Sanji does not. Sanji can attack leader, this guy can't. Which one's better? Let me know what you guys think about Surreal in the comments below. Definitely gonna try him out. Old Thatch here. Activate main once per turn. This character gains plus 2,000 power for the turn. Then play this character in the trash at the end of the turn. So I definitely think this guy is going to be seen playing in the red Zord deck. The one that really revolves around the 1 cost characters. I definitely think Thatch has a place within the deck. So right here we do have a 4 cost 6k Speed Jill. Once again, it's a Whitebeard pirate. Same with Nemule here. Fishman / Whitebeard pirate. Buggy right here is loving art. I really hope this Buggy gets box topper because I would love to see like a full art of this buggy. This character cannot be KO'd. Battle with slash attribute characters and leaders. Makes sense. Buggy. I'll play. Look at top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 red event card. Take it and put it in your hand. Place the rest on the bottom deck. This is going to see play with inside the Ace deck, and I know Ace and Buggy had that like one interaction. Curious if the makeup he has here is the same makeup he had whenever he did see Ace. I'm gonna have to double check on that because that'd be very cool if it was, because Buggy changes makeup a lot. But yeah, this guy's gonna see play within the Ace deck. More Whitebeard cards. 2-drop 3K, 1K counter. Activate main once per turn. Give up to 1 your wristed Dawn card to your leader or one of your characters. Just like a 2-drop Nami. Interesting. It's actually pretty solid. I mean, Nami uses play, so I'm curious if a 2-drop Nami would. We'll see. We had Fosa, another Whitebeard Pirates blocker. Yeah, it's just 2-drop 2K blocker. Whitebeard needs more blockers. I feel like I was saying earlier. I just realized because Ace is also a Whitebeard Pirates leader. That's why Red's getting out of the Whitebeard stuff. Duh. I feel dumb. I feel so dumb for just now that like clicking. We got Flamenco. 2-drop 3K. Done X1 when attacking. Give up to 1 of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power to the turn. I don't think it's that good. Probably won't see some play. Ooh, got Teach right here. Thatch in the background. Talking to Ace. Oh, he about to do some shit. When attacking, you may trash 1 red character with 4,000 power or more. Draw 1 card. This character gains plus 1,000 power for the turn. 4-drop 6K. No counter. When attacking, trash 1. Draw 1. Trash 1 with 4,000 power or more to draw 1. I mean, it'd be cool if you could like attack, trash 1, play Uta, get the 1 you trash back. I feel like that's the only scenario where this would be decent. Oh, Marco. We took a look at Marco, one of our shorts a while back. Your turn on play. KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 3,000 power less. On KO, you may discard 1 event card from your hand. Play this character from your trash as rested. It is lame that he does get that only on your turn on play, because if he is KO'd during your opponent's turn, just being able to play him back, be able to KO something, would be very, very cool. You do have to trash an event card. I'm curious if they want you to play this with inside the Ace deck. I'm not sure. I feel like you'd rather keep them in hand. I'll play a 5-drop pop 1 3,000 power less. Marco, you're cool and you're super rare and all, but I don't know if you can see too much play 2BH. Oh, we got old Monkey D Garb. When attacking, play up to 1 red character with cost of 1 from your hand. I wish you had 1K counter Garb at 3-drop 5K. Once again, I feel like this would be solid within the Zora deck that focuses on the 1-drop characters. So, but he doesn't have the counter, so that kind of hurts him a lot. Another Honesty character right here. This is going to be Lim, and it's a blocker. And when this card is KO'd, give minus 2,000 power to up to 1 of your opponent's leaders or characters during this turn. I think that's pretty solid. I really wish you had a counter as well. Every character that doesn't have a counter, especially if it's cheap, I really wish they had a counter. This is some of that Ace support that I mentioned earlier when we first looked at Ace. Flame Emperor, 7-cost Whitebeard Pirates. Main, if your leader is Portgas the Ace, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 8,000 power less. Your leader gains double attack and gets plus 3,000 power during the turn. Trigger, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 6,000 power less. This card is insane. Being able to pop 8-drop kids, giving your leader double attack and make them 8K. Insane. This card is crazy. So, like, even if you have multiple of these in hand, Ace's effect, you can turn this into a 1K counter. Card's crazy. Card's insane, dude. It's worth playing Ace just for these red event cards. So this one's really cool. It's a 2-drop. It's a main and a counter, which is really, really cool. It's the first one of these we've seen. I believe it's the only one in the set as well. Might be wrong about that, but I believe it's the only one in the set. If your leader has Whitebeard Pirates in its type, give up to 1 of your opponent's characters minus 4,000 power for the turn. Trigger, activate this card's main effect. Once again, I feel like you just have to play, especially the Whitebeard Pirate theme cards, because the Aizu we looked at earlier can search these out alongside Buggy, but Buggy can grab any red event card. But the Aizu can search out these ones. So I feel like you definitely have to max out on all these ace ones we're looking at. Fire Fist right here. And actually, does it? No, it doesn't. But Fire Fist has a really cool alternate art as well. It's actually the first alternate art event card in the game. It's going to be a 3 cost. Main, you may discard 1 event card from your hand, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 5,000 power less, and up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 4,000 power less. Trigger K up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 5k power less. Really, really good. I really like this card. It doesn't hit as many things as Jet Pistol does. Jet Pistol literally reads KO your opponent's queen and law blockers, where this one can't do that, but it can hit 2 things. This card is crazy. It's not as crazy as Flame Emperor, but this is a really good card. Up next, we do have Fiery Doll. 2 cost, red event. Main, your leader gains plus 4,000 power for the turn. Trigger, give up to 1 of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 10,000 power for the turn. So you can either pay 2 for this to give Ace 9,000 power, or you can put 2 Dawn under him to make him 7. I feel like 9,000 is significantly better. Yeah, all these, like I said, I feel like you're just going to have to play 4 of all of them just because they're searchable, and they all get turned into 1k counters in hand with Ace's effect. Moving on to this gorgeous card right here. Look at this Ace stage. Striker, which is the name of his boat. It's got 1 cost. Activate main, you pay 2. You may rest the stage if your leader's port gets the ace. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 event card, add to your hand. Then place the rest of the bottom of the deck in any order. The fact that you can go first. Play this. Following turn, you have 3 Dawn. Pay 2, search an event. Either pay 1 for Buggy, Izo, or I'm assuming you're going to play Nami because there's a bunch of really good red event cards that Nami can search as well. Just go get more event cards or attach the one to them. But you can do this every turn. Just search out more and more cards. That is crazy. This might be one of the craziest stages we have. Like Onigashima is really good. Galley Law, which we'll look into later. Basically Onigashima. Really good. But just on a stage card to be able to search every single turn is honestly kind of cracked. So yeah, so that's going to wrap up the red cards. Really cool. Really excited. You guys already know. Red best deck, baby. Moving on into the green. We got Captain Kubra right here. 5 life, 5k power. Activate main, pay 3. You may rest 2 characters with East Blue type. Set this leader active and rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters that cost 5 or less. I don't know why Bandai likes to make green leaders able to unsuspend themselves. That being said, it is much harder to resolve this effect than it is start at Kid, but green leaders that can unsuspend themselves are insane. So you have to pay 3, you have to have 2 characters with East Blue in the field, rest them, make them active, rest 1 of your opponent's characters cost 5 or less. That's just asking for a lot. And we also got Arlong right here. He's a green-yellow Fishman East Blue Arlong crew. Donix 2 when attacking. Pay 1. Yeah, it's so hard to read. I'm sorry. Donix 2 when attacking. Pay 1. Play 1 cost 4 lower character card with trigger from your hand. So it's kind of like Doflamingo, where he has to have 2 when attacking. Pay 1. Or Doflamingo floats 1 from the top of the deck. This one lets you play a 4 cost or lower card with a trigger from your hand. But you don't. Most of the ones with trigger just say play this card. So, and usually they have on play effects as well. Arlong, green yellow, we'll see. The only like green character I can think of that has a trigger is Killer from the starter deck. Unless I'm missing one. I mean, there's definitely some within this, but that's just the first one I can think of. We got all Alvida right here, just a 1-drop 3k vanilla. Nothing crazy. Oh, Gene. Gene also has an alternate art as well. On play, if your leader has the East Blue type, rest up 2 of your opponent's characters that cost 4 or less. Gene is really good. So Arlong is also East Blue. He doesn't have a trigger. I feel like you might. I don't know. Like I said, this is really good. So Kuro might be worth playing just because this guy's really good. So is Don Krieg here. I remember reading him when he first got revealed. 6-drop, 7k. On play, you may trash one card from your hand, key up to 2 of your opponent's rested characters that cost 4 or less. Dunks to 1, this character gains double attack. Oh yeah. Card is really good. I actually really like this card. Bro, if you can play Jing, rest 2, and then Dunk Krieg. You gotta have a full 10, but that's pretty solid. Kurubi. Unplayed for leaders East Blue type. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters. Trigger, play this card. So Arlong can play this guy out. On play for leaders East Blue type. So, yep. So just being able to Arlong, 1 attacking. Was Arlong 1 attacking? Dynasty 1 attacking, yep. Okay, so he's just like Dofi, but he plays 1 from hand instead of top deck. Sham. On play, if your leader is East Blue type, rest up to 1 of your opponent's cost 2 or lower characters, and if you don't have Bucci in play up to 1 Bucci. So it's kind of like the Sachi and the Penguin, where they can play each other. Django. 5-drop, 6k, no counter. On play, choose up to 1 of the effects below, so up to 1 of your leader characters with cost 6 or less with East Blue type is active. Rest this character and up to 1 of your opponent's characters. I like that. I actually really like how he has the option to either be offensive or defensive, being able to suspend your opponent's characters or being able to restand your other characters in your leader. I like him. He's just on play though. If that was an activate main, I feel like it'd be better. I feel like that might be too good. I don't know. Imagine if you had like multiple of them on the field. You rest of 1 to restand leader, rest of 1 to restand the first one, restand leader. I feel like that'd be pretty funny. Chew. On play, key up to 1 of your opponent's characters, rested with cost of 4 or less. Trigger, play this card. I don't like how they're pretty weak, all the ones you're playing off Arlong. All these Arlong pirates. If you can't do. I was gonna say you can't do Arlong's effect twice, which you can't, but you could win attack, play the other fish spell we looked at to suspend 1 of your opponent's characters, and then pay 4 to play this guy to KO it. That's it. It's cost 4 or less. Yeah. So far, I'm not sold on the whole Arlong deck. Nami here. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 green Ace Blue type card other than Nami. Add your hand and return the rest of the bottom. It's just a searcher. Sucks that it's 2 instead of 1, but it's a Nami searcher. Pretty good. This guy's a blocker. 2-drop, 2k, 1k counter blocker. We've seen those before. Oh, Buggy the Clown. We get 2 Buggies in 1 set. Let's go. Just can't be KO'd by slash attribute cards. I mean, that's fine. No counter. Buggy, why don't you have a counter? Jeez. Hachan. Trigger if your leader sees blue type, play this card. 4-drop, 4k. Oh, he's a 2k counter. But still, that I feel like that's not right for a 4-drop. 2k. I feel like he's going to see play because he's 2k within the Arlong deck, but am I crazy about this? What's your tech other than Arlong? What's the point of playing these guys? Butchie, this is a guy that Sham could play out. On play, you have to win your opponent's characters. It costs 2 or less. It's rested. Because Sham on play would rest 1, and if you didn't have Butchie, play Butchie. So, it's the cow. Momu. There we go. Fun. Is that really all the green character cards? Green is not getting really anything in the set, dude. Out of the bag attack. You may rest 1 of your East Blue type character set up to 1 of your Kuro as active. So that's definitely meant. I mean, they future proofed it because it just said 1 of your Kuro, where we only have the leader right now. I imagine we'll get. There's no character in the set called Kuro, so imagine later on we might get some. Trigger K up to 1 of your opponent's characters cost 3 or less. Rested. I'm not sold on the Kuro deck at all. Tooth attack, green event, 1 cost. Main, you may rest 1 of your East Blue type characters. K up to 1 of your opponent's characters with cost of 3 or less. Rested. Trigger, play 1 of your characters cost 4 or less with trigger from man. None of these cards are that good. I'm being completely honest. I'm not hating on green just because I don't really care for the color that much. But none of these cards are that great. I'm just being honest. 1 cost, main, rest up 2 of your opponent's characters cost of 2 or less. Okay, cool. Trigger, rest of 1 of your opponent's characters 5 or less. 1-2 Django. The art is very fun. I will give it that. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with cost of 1 or less. Then up to one of your characters gains plus 1,000. This card is shit. All these green cards have just been shit, dude. Yeah, sorry, green. You're just getting. I mean, green had so much good stuff for so long. I guess Bandai said you're done because these cards are terrible. Blue has a bunch of really cool stuff. This Nami right here has the alternate win con. As an additional rule, when your deck reaches 0 cards, you win the match instead of losing it. Really cool alternate win condition. We haven't seen that in the game as of yet, but this is our first time. Donix 1, when your opponent takes damage to their life through the attack of this leader, you may trash 1 card from the top of your deck. So she only mills 1, but you'll see there's tons of cards that help you trash your deck. Really, really cool. And just her really having that win condition, her milling 1 seems a bit too fair, honestly. Then we got our Blue Rush Usopp. I love it. I love it. He's got the syrup villagers behind him. The next one, when your opponent takes damage to their life through the attack of this character, you may trash 7 cards from the top of your deck. It mills 7, baby. I think it's pretty solid. Usopp Pirates. I just love that. It's the on play add up to 1 blue Usopp from treasure hand. Spoilers, we're gonna have 1 blue secret rare Sniper King, whose name is always treated as Usopp. And this can add Sniper King alongside Usopp right here, back out of the trash. Excuse me. When you deal damage to your opponent's life, you may trash top 3 cards of your deck, and if you do, place this character in the trash. Old Gaimon. I really like that. He's like support. I really wish he was a 1 cost. It's Panda Man, dude. Oh my god. I just now noticed that. I wonder if there's any other cards with Panda Man. Bro, I'm gonna have to be looking. That's hilarious. This card's 10 out of 10 just because it's Panda Man. Kaya. On play, draw 2, trash 2 from your hand. Helps you thin the deck. Pretty good. 2K counter. Good card. Carnate or Karn. I don't recall. Blocker. Opponent's turn. If your deck has 20 cards or less, this character gains 3K. Interesting. I mean, he's a blocker, but can also make himself bigger if you have less cards in your deck. That is Gonzo or Genzo. He's got the little pinwheel. He's from Nami's hometown at Arlong Park. Oh, Zeph. Zeph also has alternate art. 5 cost, 6K, 1K counter. Donix 1, when your opponent takes damage to their life through the attack of this character, you may trash 7 cards from the top of your deck. On play, return up to 1 character that costs 3 or less to the owner's hand. You may trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. Oh, yeah. Zed right here is really good within the deck. Really good. Nojiko right here is cracked. This card's insane, dude. On play for leaders Nami, return up to 1 of your opponent's characters will cost a 5 or less to the owner's hand. That's insane. Who cares if she don't have power? 2 drop bounce, 5 or less. So good, dude. Old Patty. On play, if your deck has 20 cards or less, you may return up to 1 character with cost of 3 or less to the owner's hand. Why would I play Patty right here? 3 drop, 5K, no counter. But I could play Nojiko, which is way better. Sorry, Patty. You're probably not going to see play. Oh, Boodle. And he's got, Xiao Xiao, I believe is the name of the dog. Oh, it's been forever, but it's a good popper. Look at him. He's got blocker and on KO trash top card. So yeah, he's blocker on KO mill 1. Pretty good. Nojiko. I remember Nojiko being really good. And he's got Baby Nami. My bad. Belmir. Baby Nojiko, Baby Nami. 4 drop, 5K, 1K counter. Donix 1, when this character attacks and your opponent takes damage to the life, you may trash 7 cards from the top of your deck. On KO, you may trash 3. Solid. I really like this card. I'm really liking this deck. This deck's really cool. We got Old Mary here, and it's drawing up the Going Mary. Love it. This says blue character. That's not the name. I know one's Johnny, and the other one is insert name here. I can't recall. Donix 1. If your deck has 20 cards or less, this character gains plus 2,000 power. 1 drop, 3K, no counter. Card's garbage. Sorry. Usopp's Rubber Doom. 1 cost counter. Up to 1 of your leader or characters gains plus 2,000 power during this battle, then you may trash top card of your deck. It's just so funny, dude. I love it. I love it. Gum Gum Giant Gavel. That's gonna be Luffy right there versus Don Krieg. Counter, you may trash one card from your hand. Up to one of your leaders gains 4,000 power during this battle. Then you may trash top 2 cards of your deck. Pretty good. Trigger, return up one character cost for lesser than your hand. I like it. Like I said, I'm really liking this deck. Sanji's Peel Off. Draw 2. Trigger, activate main effect. 3 cost, draw 2. 3 cost, draw 2. Is it worth it? It literally says draw 2 cards, so you're going +1. Losing 3 Dawn and go +1. Maybe, we'll see. I do like this card. I've heard this card before. 3,000 Worlds. It's whenever old Zoro's fighting old Dracula Mihawk, Zoro's just got RIP. Main, place up to one character costs 5 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. Trigger does the same but for 3 or less. I think this card's solid. Which I also really liked Sables, but a lot of blue decks stopped playing Sables. Tell me what you think. Alright, are you gonna play this over Sables, or are you even gonna play this? Let me know down in the comments. Here he is, old Sniper King. It's gonna be 7 drop, 6k, 1k counter. This character is also called Usopp. It's really strange. I don't know why is he called Usopp? On play, return a character that costs 6 or less to owner's hand, then draw 2, trash 2. I like it. Fits thematically with the deck. I like it. Blue's got some pretty solid cards, especially for... Really, most of them are meant for the Nami Millout deck. Now, Iceberg right here, kind of cracked. I'm going to be honest. Ignore this this line right here where it says this leader cannot attack. Ignore that part. Read the rest of them. Activate main Dawn -1. Just 1. You may rest this leader, play up to one character with Galley Law Company type that costs 5 or less from your hand. So, let's take a look at the cards you can play up. So, first we got Kaku. He's got 1 attacking Dawn -1. This character gains banish. 5 drop, 6k, 1k power. Old Khalifa here. When attacking Dawn -1, draw 2, discard 1. And if you take a look back here on her art, so on a poster for old Nico Robin. Fantastic. Kiwi Emozu. It's a vanilla. What's interesting is there's a bunch of Frankie family cards in this set, and there's no Frankie. And I just found that odd. On play, look at top 5. I'm sorry, Kokoro. On play, look at top 5 cards your deck. Reveal up to 1 Water 7 type card other than Kokoro. Add it to your hand. And do the all the Galley Law companies are also Water 7, so Kokoro can search them out. We got Zombai. He's a blocker. On play, Dawn -1. If your leader has the Water 7 type, draw 1 card. Which I imagine that the Iceberg leader is also Water 7 and Galley Law. Okay, makes sense. Tombstone. I apologize. Tilestone. On KO, if your leader has the Galley Law Company type, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. Once again, 5 drop, 6k, 1k. You can play this off Iceberg. We got Old Chimney and Gombe. Got a little Gombe right here. It's just a blocker. Just a blocker. Then we got Old Paulie. Love Paulie. On play, pay 2, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So, paying 2, get 1. At first I thought Dawn might something like that doesn't make any sense. But you're paying 2 to get 1 as active. Then if you have 8 or more Dawn in play, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. I feel like 8's a lot to ask for, Paulie. I feel like 8's a lot to ask for. Hold on. Actually, like if you're like going first, you can Dawn -1, play out Paulie, get the 1 back. So you're not behind. Then later on, okay, actually, Paulie's pretty solid. Oh, Peeply Lulu. He's the guy that's got the cow leg that moves around his body. It's hilarious. Once again, can be played out of Iceberg. Dawn X1 when attacking, if your leader has the Galley Law Company type, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. So, just being able to have some Dawn acceleration. Because you're going to be Dawn -1 a lot in the deck, just for the effect of the Iceberg. This is going to be one of the Jeller Beasts. Mino Zebra. Banish and on KO if your leader is impelled down. Add one Dawn from Dawn deck says active. I don't think it's that good. I'm being honest, I think the other Jello Beasts are just better. The ones I set to. Mino Rhinoceros. On KO, if your leader is an impelled type, draw 2 and discard 1. I mean, it's cool that's again like, oh, it has no counter card trash. Luffy. You guys already know I did a short about Luffy right here. On play, Dawn -1, you may trash one character with a cost of 5 from your hand. This character gains Rush. So he does have Water 7, so he can be searched out by Kokoro. It's just fitting for Luffy in every color to have Rush. But he's hitting that Gear Second Stance. It'd be really cool if we do get an all art of him actually in Gear Second. Oh, Rob Lucci, 5-drop 6k, 1k counter. When attacking Dawn -1, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with cost of 5 or less, counter plus 1000. Once again, can be played off of Iceberg. Gum Gum Jet Galley. Like, he's in Gear Second right here. Like, you can see. One, it's got Jet. That means he's in Gear Second. You can see the steam coming off him. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be 0 cost counter. You may discard 1 card from your hand up to 1 of your leaders or characters gains plus 3000 power during this battle. Trigger add up to 1 Dawn. It says active. I do like this one because you can play it in other purple decks. A lot of these cards we've looked at so far have just been super non-generic. Whole Dismantler Slash. Main Dawn -1. If your leader has Water 7 type, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with cost of 2 or less. Trigger activates cards may affect this card's ass. Poly hitting the rope, top knot. 2 cost purple event. Dawn -2. Okay, so it costs 2 and then Dawn -2. This card better be good. Return up to 1 of your opponent's characters with cost of 4 or less. The bottom of its owner's deck. Activate this card's main effect. Oh my goodness. You gotta pay 2. And then the 2 you pay, you minus. I don't know if this card's that good. I'm just being honest. I don't think it is. Here for the stage, we do have Galley Law Company. Activate main. You may rest the stage if your leader is Iceberg. Add up to 1 Dawn from Dawn deck and rest it. It's literally Onigashima. And that's gonna be the purple stuff. Purple's got some pretty cool stuff. I do like Iceberg being able to play out this stuff for free on the first turn. Really, really cool. Moving on to black. Bunch of new cards. Alright, first we got Rob Lucci for a leader. 5 life, 5k. Your turn once per turn, you may discard 2 cards from your hand. When an opponent's character is KO'd, put this leader to active. I feel like they worded that pretty weird. I feel like it should be when an opponent's character is KO'd, you may discard 2 cards from your hand, put this leader's active. I feel like that would have just read much better. But going back, we talked about Kuro. Bondi likes to make leaders that can restand themselves. That is broken. Big Mom. Oh, Charlotte Linlin. 4 life, 5k, but she is dual color, black, yellow. Dawn X2 when attacking. Pay 2, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If you have 1 or fewer cards in your life area, put up to 1 card from the top of your deck, top of your life area. I just feel like the other yellow leaders are better. And I don't understand why you're playing it with black. Unless they just release some super generic black cards that you would want to play with inside yellow. I just feel like both the Katakuri leader that we're going to look at and the Big Mom leader that came out inside the yellow shard deck is just better. Oh, Fujitora. Oh, Isho. 8-drop 9k. Dawn X1, your turn. All of your opponent's characters lose 3 cost. Okay, that really helps. On play, if your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, trash 2 cards from your opponent's hand. I'm not mad at it. I actually really like that. Oh, Virgo. Dawn X1, this character cannot be KO'd by battle. Counter 2000. This card's insane, dude. Certain decks will have problems, though. Like, what's Green gonna do about this guy? Don Krieg. That's about it. Like, if this guy just has, like, 1 dot on him, swing at 6k every turn, and you can't KO him on the crackback. This card's really good. Oh, Kaku, and he's got his draft as a shadow. I love it, dude. On play, you may return 2 cards with a type including CP from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. K up to 1 of your opponent's characters will cost a 3 or less. Super rare as well. So there are a bunch of these CP9 cards that do involve you putting other CP9 cards that are in your trash to bottom deck to uh, pay for costs. I think you saw it. Yeah, I feel like you definitely need to play them within the CP9 deck. Oh, Khalifa, girl. I'll play draw two and trash two cards from your hand, then reduce the cost up to one of your opponent's characters by two for the turn. Choose a 2K counter. It's interesting that CP9. I feel like this card would see play in regular black deck too. Outside of just CP9, because she can do reduce cost up to one by two for the turn. She gives you some cycle, but she puts cards in trash for your card. Oh. Excuse me, guys. But she does put cards in the trash for the effects of both Kaku and the Lucci leader. Oh, yo here. 4-drop, 6 vanilla. Let's see plenty of those. Corgi. 1 cost, 0 power. On play, look at top 5 cards of your deck. Place up to 2 cards in the trash, then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. Really, you're just putting cards in your trash to meet the requirements for your other ones. I really wish it was a searcher, though. I don't know how good that is. Holy. That card's terrifying. Look at that. Jerry from CP6. Oh, Jabra. 5-drop, 7K. Kind of lame they didn't give him an effect. I feel like he could have had a cool one. He's not even like his wolf, like, you know? Oh, spawned them, you piece of shit. On play, for leader has CP and straight, look at up to 3 cards from your deck, reveal 1 CP type card other than spawn them at your hand, then trash the remaining cards. So really if they took spawn them here, and not you, Jerry, fuck you, Jerry. Corgi, and would have fused the two of those together, and they would have had a really decent card. Or look at top 5. Add 1, trash 2. I feel like it would have been really good. Oh, CP9. Oh, Nero. You rat bastard. Japapa Fukuro. This character cannot be KO'd by effects. Blocker. Interesting. His blocker can't be KO'd by effects. That's actually pretty good. Brand on play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 Navy type card other than himself at your hand. And trash the remaining cards. Are these others are just CP9? They're not Navy as well. But having a searcher for Navy, I don't like these 2-drop searchers that keep revealing. I'd rather be a 1-drop searcher. Oh, Bluno. This character gains blocker, or Donix one. This character gains blocker. On KO, play up to 1 character that costs 4 less, whose type contains CP from trash and rest it. I actually really like that. How we had others that put some back, but now Bluno can play the ones that you trash. Oh, hell, Meppo. On play, make up to 1 of your opponent's characters with no original effect cost 0 during this turn. Has to hit vanillas. Make vanilla 0, bro. Imagine if they have the 8-drop Shanks from the Utsa on the field and you just make 0. I'm not sure how much this will see because I'm not sure how much more vanillas are going to see play TBH. Oh, Rob Lucci, super rare. On play, you may return 2 cards with a type CP from trash to the bottom of your deck. Gain to rush. Rush is always good. 6 drop, return 2 rush. I feel like you can meet that requirements by the time you can. Oh, I remember him. Wants a little. I call Nero the rat bastard, but this guy's got the teeth. 2-drop 4K, no counter. On play, you may discard 1 card from your hand. If your leader has CP, you have to 1 of your opponent's characters cost 1 less cards ass. Air Door. Main, if your leader has CP and its type, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Play up to 1 character that costs 5 or less and CP and its type. Then put the rest in the trash. Trigger, play up to 1 black character card with a cost of 3 or less from trash. I feel like this card's pretty solid. Soap sheet, old Khalifa. Give up 2 of your opponent's characters minus 2 cost during this turn. I don't understand why the CP stuff is doing the minus 2 because none of the others really do anything with it. Tempest Kick Sky Slicer. There's the Wolf Jobber. Oh, Soga King right here. K up to 1 of your opponent's characters. My bad. 2 costs. K up to 1 of your opponent's characters costs 0 or up to one of your opponent's stages with a cost of 3 or less. Holy shit, and we have stage removal. Holy shit. Okay, card's broken. Playing yellow black. What's it called? Big Mom, or no, not red black garb, just so we can play this card. Being able to KO stage cards? Are you kidding? That's insane. 6 King Pistol counter. You may trash one card from your hand. Until one of your leader characters gains plus 3,000 power. They've been doing a couple of those where it's a 0 cost, but you trash them from your hand. Trigger, draw one card, then KO up to win. Yeah, this card's good. And then we got Enemy's Lobby. Activate main. You may rest the stage. If your leader has CP and its type, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2 cost. What? Once again, I don't understand why the minusing to the play cost has anything to do with the rest of the CP stuff. Alright, finally gonna take a look at good old yellow. Yellow, you guys already know how I'm feeling about yellow PTSDs from Digis. So, Charlotte Katakuri, 5 life, 5k power, Donic small attacking. Look at up to 1 life card from the top of your or your opponent's life area and put it either on top or bottom. Then this leader gains plus 1,000, so it's gonna be 7,000 swinging. Look at the top card of your opponent's life. If it's something you don't want them to have in hand, keep it there. Or you can look at yours so you can know whether or not you want to stack your stuff accordingly. Like I said, I just think this is better than the Black Yellow Big Mom. 3 draw 5k, no counter, card's garbage. Oh, it's Kami. 1 draw 3k, 1k counter, card's garbage. Oh, Sanji. Donix 2 when attacking, you may add the bottom or top card. Why would it say bottom? It should say top or bottom like all the others. Of your life to your hand. Add the 1 life card from the top of your deck to your life. So Donix 2 when attacking. Oh, it's a 2k counter. There's going to be 5k. Add 1 to the... So you're basically drawing a card. Donix 2 draw a card when attacking. I like it. Just vanilla. Ooh, Mount Charlotte. Ooh, I like the shark. Blocker on play. Look at the top of your or your opponent's life and place it on the top or bottom of his life. Yeah, I mean she's a blocker. Blockers are good. Oh, Charlotte Oven. Donix 1 when attacking, you may discard 1 card with trigger from your hand. Character gains plus 3,000 power, so it's gonna be 7,000 when attacking. No, 8,000 when attacking, but you get a discard card. Depends on how many attackers yellow has. This might be good. You got a discard card. Like I said, depends on how many attackers they have. It's a vanilla. Charlotte Gillette. Blocker. Counter plus 1,000. Blockers are good. Oh, that's all Charlotte Cracker right there. Donix 1, while you have less life than your opponent, this character gains double attack and plus 1,000 power. Trigger, you may discard 1 card from your hand, play this card. While you have less life than your opponent, he gains double attack. So he's really only I mean, he's an attacker, but he's a super rare. I'm sure he'll still play. Oh, we got all Charlotte Chiffon and then Cone Game Beige and the baby. On play, you may trash the top or bottom card of your life. Place up the 1 card from the top of your deck. This card's ass. Why would you do that? And no counter, this card sucks, dude. Oh, Charlotte Smoothie. When attacking, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand. This character gains plus 2,000 power during this battle. Trigger, you may discard 1 card from your hand, play this card. It's actually the biggest thing I think I've seen get played out of the life of the trigger. Once again, it depends on how many attackers the deck has, like I was talking about with Oven. The Oven can go up 8k, she goes up to 7. Maybe. Oh, Charlotte Praline. Alright. Oh, Puddin. On play, look at the top 4 cards in your deck. Reveal up to 1 Big Mom Pirates type other than herself, or up to 1 Sanjin at your hand. Return the rest of the bomber deck in any order. I like it. Searchers are good. Oh, Paris Sparrow, and he's also super rare. On KO, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Big Mom type card at your hand. Return the rest of the bomber deck in any order. Trigger, discard 1, play this card. So he's only a searcher on KO. I mean, that's not bad. You can like swing with them until they attack over him and then you get searched. Alright, he replaces himself. I like it. Oh, this fucking card, dude. This fucking card? I hate this card. This card's so good. On play, if your leader has a Big Mom Pirates type, place up to 1 card from the top of your deck at the top or bottom of your life, then trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life. Card's insane. I'm not gonna go any further. The card's broken, dude. Oh, Strusen. On play, you may discard 1 card with trigger from your hand. You have to win your opponent. No. Oh, share host, and it's got Megalo in the back. Oh, 5. What the fuck? 5-drop 0? What? Okay. On play, draw 3, trash 2 cards from your hand. Why are you so fucking bad, Shirahosi? Oh, we get Napoleon activate main. You may risk this character up to 1 of your Charlotte Lindland gains plus 1000. Trigger play this card. It's just like Prometheus and Zeus. I think this card's pretty solid. Move on to the counter cards. Ikoku Sovereignty. Counter up to 1 of your leaders or characters gains plus 5000 power during the battle. It's a 2 cost plus 5k. That's not broken. Trigger, you may discard 2 cards from your hand, add up to 1 card, top of your deck, top of your life. I don't like the trigger, but 2 for 5 is really good. Buzzcut Mochi main, if you have less life than your opponent, you have to win your opponent's characters with a cost 4 less. Pretty good. 2 cost, okay. Trigger, play up to 1 character with trigger. This card's really solid. Oh, Tropical Torment main. If your opponent has 4 or more life, place up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life in the trash. I'm trying to think if that's good for less. Trigger activates cards main effect. You really only want to see this at the beginning of the game. It's not even like a starter. Even though it trashes a life for 3. I don't know if this is a play. TBH. Thunderbolt, 2 cost. You may trash 1 card from the top of your life. K up to 1 of your opponent's characters because 5 or less. Okay, that's pretty solid. Trigger K up to 1 of your opponent's characters. You have to trash a life, but yellow is a ton of recovery. And then here's the last secret rare. It's Charlotte Katakuri. On play, put up to 1 character that costs 8 or less on the top or bottom of its owner's life area, face up. I'm indifferent to this card. Yes, it's removal, but you're putting a card both in your opponent's life, and then it'll eventually go in their hand. So I'm not really sure how good Secret Rare Charlotte Katakuri is, TBH. And that's going to wrap up our discussion on OP03. Let me know down in the description which of these decks are you guys looking forward to the most. Once again, I'm impartial red. I love red decks. I really like the way the ace deck is looking. Really exciting to see some cool yellow cards, cool black cards. Once again, let me know down in the comments. Are you guys excited? I'm Noah from the Digibros. You already know this. If you like the video, like the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you like this video, you want to see more future awesome One Piece content, subscribe. Comment down below, tell me what deck you're looking for. I'll see you guys later.